Hi guys, how are you doing? So if you don't remember me, my name is Daniela. I'm a future Peace Corps volunteer traveling to Mongolia actually in 2 days. Today I'm here in Portland already at the hotel where I'm going to be having this staging event, which is the orientation right before departure. So for today, I wanted to tell you guys a few things that I wish I knew before applying or before getting ready for Peace Corps, since it would have made things much easier. It doesn't mean that because of this stuff, I wish I wouldn't have applied to the Peace Corps. It just means that it would have made all my preparation much easier than what it was. Alright, so to start off the list, the first one is stop buying stuff. I used to buy a lot of things every day, useless stuff, and at the time of packing I realized that I had too much stuff. Actually, what my friends are also going to the Peace Corps and I did was a garage sale. So each of us and a few friends of us provided some very gently used clothes and items like electronics that we weren't going to use in Mongolia when we came back, and made a garage sale. Each of us walked out with about $1,000, which we put into buying stuff for that we actually needed and paying off some debt. The rest was actually donated, so that's a good option to declutter all your closet and start afresh. Which actually brings me to point 2. Pay off your debt. If you have credit cards, stop using them and pay as much as you can for your debt, because remember, when you're serving, you are still going to have to make those monthly payments. The good thing is that Peace Corps allows you to use your readjustment money, which is the money you get once you finish your service. The total money is about $8,000, but you can only use about $250 each month to pay off stuff. So if you have a big debt or like a large debt, you're not going to be able to pay off with only $250 maybe, and without taking into account that the money you're going to get at the end is going to be diminished. So I wouldn't recommend it, so start thinking about that now. Number 3 is take advantage of discounts. Some stores provide discounts for Peace Corps volunteers. I didn't find out about discounts later on, so I didn't use them, and the truth is that the stores that offered them were in the stores I used to buy stuff at, so that wasn't a problem for me. But if you want to know more about the stuff, just make sure you find out, or you can go to my blog and I have a link there for the stores that are known to have provided discounts already. Number 4, cell phones. So Peace Corps is going to provide you with a cell phone abroad, which is going to be a very basic phone. So if you're going to bring your phone, make sure you pay it off, and you talk to your carrier about canceling the account or putting on hold your number. All the carriers will put your phone on hold for about 6 months, and then you're going to have to keep calling, but that's a $10 fee each month. The military service actually can get their phones on hold for like a very long period without paying anything. So what some other Peace Corps volunteers have done in the past is call to the carriers and talk to them, tell them they're going to be serving abroad. Some of them allow Peace Corps volunteers to do so, other won't require any documents. So some Peace Corps volunteers have said they're going to serve abroad, not specifying what, and they get put on hold. I didn't do that. I just bought off my phone, so I can tell you which carrier does that or not. Personally, I believe Sprint, which is what I had, requires some documents, so that's why I didn't do it. Verizon, I believe, doesn't require any documents, just your date of departure, so check that out. Number 4, a bank account. So you need a local or like a US bank account to maintain open for Peace Corps. As you know, some bank accounts have a monthly charge, so check your bank account and see how much the monthly fee is, if you have to maintain a minimum or you have to do transactions. In my case, I had Chase. I wasn't going to be able to keep the minimum amount to get off the monthly payment, so I switched to Capital One, which doesn't require any money in your account to actually they don't have any monthly payment even if you have zero in your account. And the best thing is they didn't have an international transaction fee, so if you take money abroad, no money charged at you, except if you take it like an ATM and they have a fee, then you do pay that, but it's much less than if you paid also your bank transaction fee and international fee and all of that. Number 5, I believe, care packages. So you're gonna want your family to send you stuff while abroad, I guess. In my case, when I was packing, I had to leave a bunch of stuff behind, so I'm planning on asking my family to send me a few of those stuff once I get to the host country. So check around to your local post office, DHL, FedEx, whatever, and see how much a care package is going to be, or like how much a package is going to be for the country you're going to. I believe they don't go below $100, and that's for 4 pounds. In average, it's going to be $120 for about 10 pounds. So check that out, see what you can work out, let your family know, and be prepared. And number 7, driver license and border registration. Make sure your driver license is up to date, or doesn't get expired once you come back, and that you're gonna be registered to be able to vote abroad if some elections are happening while you're serving. So get all of that stuff ready. And most importantly, your number 8, spend time with your friends and family. This last week I spent time with my family and friends. I had a lot of fun. I ate a lot of things that I knew I wasn't going to find in Mongolia, and I really had a blast. Even this morning before getting to the plane, I ate a bunch of fruits that I know I'm not going to be able to eat before heading to the country. So, take things slowly, enjoy the moment, don't worry too much about other stuff. In my case, packing was horrible, and moving through the airport with all these 4 bags was crazy, but I made it to the hotel. I'm here, and I can't wait to go to Mongolia. So if you have any comments, if you want to know more, check out my other videos, my Instagram account, my blog, and just leave me comments, questions, anything you want to know or you want to tell me, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.